Hey all, welcome again to another day, another story of Chandigarh to Australia cycling trip. Today is day 378 and day 18 of cycling here in Andhra Pradesh. And the sun is very bright here right now. This is an Indian oil petrol pump near city named Narsannapeta, Narsannapeta. When I got up this morning, it was raining. After some wait, when it stopped, I started my ride. The time was 6:10 in the morning. Heavy rain has started here, so I am going to take a stop and wear that poncho. So I think this will be a good place. I kept waiting for the rain to stop in front of this closed shop under a shed near a Hanuman statue. I put on my poncho and started the ride again. I think I love cycling in the rain. Everything is clean and green and washed up, including this route. I see a beautiful temple on another side of the road. So Behrampur is 133 and Ichapuram is 107 kilometers. I think Odisha or Andhra border is somewhere near to Behrampur. So most probably I'll be there tomorrow or day after. That is the maximum time it will take me to cover 133 and 150 kilometers. The weather is really nice and the views are really beautiful. It looks like everything is clean and washed up. Now the rain stopped. I started feeling hot inside the poncho. I take it off. For some time I was riding on a small road and after that I crossed a overbridge. At the end of this overbridge there was a very small tea stall. I had a cup of tea there. As it was 9 o'clock in the morning, lots of students were going to the school. I see a beautiful view. There was a fields full of water. Over them there was a path and I see two women walking to their village. It was such a wonderful scenery to see at. Then I see another beautiful scenery where there were the huge mountains and the peak of those mountains were covered with the clouds. Other side of the road I see Cyclist and a man carrying something on the shoulder. There were the fields which are full of water. So the time was around 10:30 and I see a village, Vinjampadu, Vinjampadu. 20 kilometers is completed. Having idli in the breakfast. Cycle is there. This red chutney on the. Which is fine. Paid 30 rupees for that, and here I came across this wonderful piece of information. I have seen this picture of this monkey at many places, like behind the car, outside the shop and the houses, and same I found here on this stall also. So I wanted to know the reason behind it, and this is what I came to know about. So they have told me that they are keeping this picture at many places so that they can keep the evil energy away, and I really liked this idea. It is helping to build up a connection between the animals and the society, and it is a win-win situation for both. I think it's very helpful. It has a dual benefit. In north part of India, what we have seen, they take a mud pot and they paint it black and make faces on that. So in comparison with that bad looking face on a mud pot, I think this is a lot cuter option we have. So I was riding near Kotabomallo city, Kotabommali. It was the time when the rain started. The rain had started once again. So I will wear the poncho and ride because this is not such a heavy kind of a rain till now. So it's quite easy to manage with it. But I'm enjoying this shower of the rain. Soon the rain started heavily. I went under a overbridge and wear my poncho and start the cycling again. But the rain was getting heavier. I'm enjoying the ride now. I can take a stop here if I wish. That's a good place to stop. Soon the heavy rain started and luckily I found a closed shop and I stopped in front of the shed. It's a very nice rain which started. Look at how wet I am within few minutes. I'm liking it. And I found a shelter where I can keep my bicycle also. So I'm liking this place. I can sit here as much long as I want and enjoy the view of the rain. I love rainy season. I really like it. It's so amazing to see that. And you will be surprised to see what happened. It took almost 1 hour for the rain to stop. All the time I was standing or sitting there under this shed and looking at the view. There was a hill in front of me across the road and that view was really looking very nice in the rain. When I came here it was 8:10 and now when I'm leaving this place the time is 9:55. On the left hand side I see a pond. It was empty at that time and in the center they have made a statue of Lord Shiva and Parvati. On the roadside I see a man. He was with his animals. The cattle were grazing the grass and he was keeping an eye on them. The thing which grabbed my attention was that umbrella which he was having to protect himself from the rain, and this is what I came to know about it. क्या बोलते हैं ना? Name this umbrella. ये photo. Pari. परी बोलते हैं. Okay. I wanted to take a photo with this so-called pari or umbrella in my language, but this whole incident became a very funny kind of activity. I never thought that taking a picture with the help of this man will be so difficult. पकड़ो. मुझे फोटो फोटो फोटो
ना नीक तीला ना तीला
करो करो करो. ऐसे नहीं 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 नहीं, थोड़ा पीछे पीछे पीछे, सीधा ऊपर. वो उंगली हटा दो, उंगली हटाओ.
బండి మీద పడ్డది కానీ గేదె కడమాట.
बस पीछे. मैं दिखता है ना
कि बर्री पाडले बर्री.
उंगली नीचे. After putting all the efforts, I could not even take a single picture or a good video. कुछ नहीं, ऐसे ऐसे ऐसे. Okay? हाँ.
పాడటం లేదేంటి?
Okay, now it seems to be impossible, but I was not ready to give up. This time I kept my mobile on a tripod and then I stood in front of it so that at least I can grab a video and later I can grab a picture out of it. And looks like this man has got into the foam. He gave me another idea. He took that tripod and put it at a place. When he was doing it, I understood what he wants. So I took my bicycle, stood in front of it, and this is how I got one of the best frame at the end. This all took around 20 minutes, but finally I had some footages with Pari. I made an unsuccessful attempt to know his name. Name? Naam? Apram? Parav. Did you get his name? If you have understood, please write into the comment section because I could not. After the rain, I see the mountains covered with the clouds, which might rain soon. Now I'm crossing a city named Tekali, Tekkali. So let me tell you what happened. Few minutes ago, I was sharing with all of you how to read the signboards, which are usually there in the beginning of a service road. So when you see this kind of a sign with the parallel lines, it shows that there is no underpass on this and there is no road connecting. So it will go parallelly to the highway and it will connect you on another side. So that is the meaning of this kind of a sign here. In last many days that idea was working almost, but not today. So what happened, looking at the signboard, when I took the service road, I came to know that there is a railway line ahead. Luckily the railway crossing was opened and I could cross it. Let me tell you what I'm doing here. Okay, so what happened is I took a service road and then there was a railway line. Then I have to go back and climb and get down on the highway. Instead of doing so with the help of a local, as per the guidance, I crossed this residential area using this kind of a road. Now this is the highway. So following this route, I will climb to the highway this side. So I'm riding on this kind of a road. It's so difficult to ride with one hand holding a mobile. It's like off-roading now. So maybe that side near the shop it will connect to the highway. So I started riding on it, and after almost a ride of a kilometer, riding on this gravel and walking route, finally I was able to connect on the highway. Chalo, I made a mistake but corrected it. This is the kind of road I have taken. I'm back to the highway. The rain had started again. Let's find a shelter somewhere. Now a very interesting thing happened, and let me tell you what. So when I was crossing this place, the rain started and it was getting heavier with every minute. I had no plan to stop here. I have crossed this area. Looking at the rain condition, I took a U-turn. I left my bicycle in front of a closed shop because there was a shed and walked little ahead to a tea shop. So I had a cup of tea. I kept sitting there for almost 30 to 40 minutes. Later I was feeling very sleepy while sitting there. I came back to my bicycle. I put my mattress on the floor in front of the shop and I slept. So from 1:30 to 4:30 I think I was sleeping there only. It's continuously raining from last 3 hours. I'm here only. So I slept over this. Bicycle is parked here, waiting for it to stop. Around 4:50 the rain stopped and I started riding again from Tekkali city. All the mountains were covered with the clouds. The roads were wet and clean and the views were amazing as usual. I saw a signboard telling me this: Tekkali 2 km if I take a right turn from the underpass, and Bhubaneswar 271. Around 5:10 p.m. when I was riding, I realized that the chain got dried and it was making that sound. The chain is dried, so I'm putting some oil on this. Now it was sounding a little better. I see lots of mountains on both the sides of the highway and I really love those views, and let me tell you, it is my lucky day. I make my bicycle stand with the help of a pole and I click lots of pictures with this beautiful background here. Oh wow, the magic of rain. Lots of water is flowing in the canal like this. Amazing. So I have reached to the place which is known as Nandi Gama. Nandigama. Palsa and Ichapuram इसके आगे आएगा. I was feeling hungry, but there were not many options available on this road till now. After a ride at a place, I found a roadside stall. I stopped there, I parked my bicycle and had a plate of 3 idli, paying 20 rupees for that. After having idli, I saw a very interesting thing. So under the tree, there was a man sitting and he was selling toddy, which is considered to be a South Indian local alcohol drink, but I have never tasted it in my life. So I go there and I ask him, can I taste and see what happens. I'm going to taste toddy for the first time. Let's see how is the taste, and it's really alcoholic or not. This is like a juice, sweet, not sour, and there's no smell, no alcohol smell rather, and it's very tasty rather. It's juice, it's like a juice. Good taste, like juice. Juice. Alcohol? It's alcohol? Alcohol nahi. That's good. I liked it so much. So realizing the fact that this is alcohol free and this is like a juice, I purchased one bottle paying 50 rupees. एक bottle मेरे को 50. हाँ, मैं cash देगा आपको. एक bottle pack. But let me tell you, I purchased it but never got a chance to drink. This full bottle is costing me 50 bucks. Nice. But whenever I got a chance to drink, I realized that after drinking toddy, I feel very dizzy, I feel headache and I feel sleepy. So after taking this half cup, after a ride of a kilometer, I started feeling headache and I wanted to sleep. I found a roadside bus stop. I go there, leaving my bicycle outside and had a nap. Oh my God. After the food, you need some rest. And that's what I'm doing right now. It's peace, man. It's such a relief to lay down after the food for some time. I would have slept for a longer time, but then those two guys came and I was afraid about the safety of my laptop and other gadgets. I left that place immediately and started the ride. I was enjoying the mountains, green grass and the green fields. What do you think? Don't you think this is really a beautiful view? I see another beautiful view where a car was going on a small road. I see a huge mountain in the backdrop and a swallow water river in front of that. What is your opinion about this place? How's the view? When I see another side of the highway, I see another huge mountain which is also covered with the greenery and the clouds. The sun was about to set. I took a shelter under a tree. The views were really mesmerizing and I was enjoying all of them. It was the evening time and I was feeling hungry, so I had this to kill my hunger. Having it now so that I can cool down my hunger for some time. I will check how far is a petrol pump or some other place to stay. Sunset has already happened. Feeling very tired and moreover it's a climb, so very difficult to ride at this time. Let's see. Soon it started getting dark, the vehicle's lights were on and I was searching for a place to stay. I have checked at 3 places, all of them said no. I checked with one of the dhaba but they said no, they cannot. So I'm looking on the Google map now what we can do. This is how I found the place. There is a petrol pump of Indian Oil on the highway itself. I have to go straight and then I have to cross using the underpass to reach to this petrol pump. Okay, if I have to take and go to underpass, there is another one also. So 1.6 kilometer HP petrol pump. So I'll go to Bharat side. It closes at 10:30. Indian Oil closes at 10. Okay, so according to this, I think HP is open 24/7. So going to HP petrol pump will be a better option. Let's see. This is how the place is. So let's go to HP and see what happens. So I have taken that small road which was going to that HP petrol pump. I'll take the underpass, go to the right. When I was trying to reach to this petrol pump, I had to cross a railway crossing. After that I kept riding. It was a small road with very few shops and the stalls. After a ride of few kilometers, I arrived to this petrol pump location. I knock at the door of the manager and see what I found there. Excuse me sir, good evening sir. Come here. Thank you sir. Hello. Good evening ma'am. Sir, all India cycling ride. Okay. It's dark outside. So रात को सोने के लिए जगह मिलेगा? हाँ, जगह मिलेगा जरूर. आप बता दो किधर जिधर आप कहोगे उधर मैं
कहीं भी आप कहीं भी ये बगल में रूम में आप सो सकते हैं।
ATM जिसमें रखा है
फैन भी है, फैन आपको रूम में।
That's really kind of you, sir.
I'm a
3-time rejection. Finally, I'm getting this one.
okay.
What's your good name, sir?
My name is Bijoy Sarra.
Amit Tyagi, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, same here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Not only a shelter, I also got an offer for dinner. He took me on his scooty to a restaurant nearby. आप क्या खाओगे?
मेरा जीजा बनाएगा।
अच्छा, नहीं तो आओ ना खाते हैं साथ में।
नहीं।
कम आपका नाम बताओ पहले।
मेरा नाम कोटेश।
Amit. So what happened? We met there on the petrol pump, and he said we'll go to the hotel and we'll eat food. Now he is cheating, and he is saying that he will not have. He will go and have with his brother-in-law, Jija.
No.
But the prices were very high, so it was not fitting in my budget. It was very costly. One chana masala was 90 rupees, chapati 5 rupees. So I said it is out of budget. He's taking me to some other place. Then he took me to some roadside stall where I ordered a dosa. The price of the dosa was 40 rupees, but I was not allowed to pay. Pay mat karo, I'll pay. नहीं. One sufficient. Thank you.
Okay, welcome.
Thanks a lot. It was paid by Kotesh. Let me tell you that Jio 5G is good for nothing. It shows 5G network, but it was not even opening a website or playing a YouTube video. This is how most of the time it happens. So tonight I will sleep inside this ATM room under the fan. So this is how my day came to an end. My total expenses of the day are 20 rupee for the lunch, 10 rupee for a cup of tea, and 30 rupee for the morning breakfast. So total expenses are 70 rupees. So this is how my day came to an end. What did I learn today? I have learned today, when you get the rejections in your life, don't give up. Keep trying, because when you want something and God is not giving it to you, that means He has decided something great, something better for you, as it was happened with me. So when I got rejection from those 3 places, I got the permission to stay here along with the food. It is just a matter of time. We should keep trying without giving up. At the end, it will be fine. If you like this kind of a story of mine about cycling here in India, then subscribe to my channel World Wanderer Cycling on a Budget and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of my videos first. Yesterday when I was riding, so with the help of a man I met roadside, I could handle the different kind of rejections and found a place to stay. It was a very adventurous and inspiring story. I'm giving you the link here on the top. Please go and watch. And those who have supported me on this journey, their names are given here. So that's all for now. Take care of yourselves. Thank you. Bye bye.